Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. So now let's take a look at Joe.
He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year.
Well, Matt.
Mookie Betts stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first. A double play. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees. John Wiggins walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Pablo Sandoval digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
To first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're still in control, 7-0. John Wiggins digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
This play right here is...
Stepping in, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now, this game isn't over yet.
John Wiggins steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
The batter, first baseman, John
First
Wiggins.
pitch of the at-bat. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
You know, sometimes people...
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah,
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. John Wiggins will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first.
Rusney Castillo will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. John Wiggins is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. Dustin Pedroia is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here it comes on 1-1. Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Stepping in, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
John Wiggins.
Price is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Yankees have tied things up, it's 2-2.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Travis Shaw steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
The second baseman, number 50.
John Wiggins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Betts. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Oh,
that's a huge home run right here in the 8th. because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the ninth. But for the time being, you wonder if they even...
Mookie Betts ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. John Wiggins is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Here's a situation.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. John Wiggins gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Wiggins.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best.
John Wiggins is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the... John Wiggins steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Wiggins.
And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as that graphic. Stepping in, John Wiggins. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Wiggins.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't.
Coming to the plate now, John Wiggins, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 9th.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to